Bonjour, bonjour, suite de notre carrière à la NFL, on arrive à la 16e semaine et les playoffs commencent à pointer le bout de leur nez.
It's on to a new week for Baltimore, and next on the schedule are the Patriots. They know the blitz is coming. Either the football comes out quick, or it might not at all.
Très compliqué cet exercice. Pas rester au milieu, après faut foutre le pied dans le sac jaune blanc, genre déjà faut être bien protégé, faut pas non plus qu'il y ait un amas de joueurs qui nous y attendent. Après faut trouver un collègue qui se démarque. Pour l'instant on a eu de la chance, c'est bien passé. Bon, et ben... pas simple. Tour de match.
Baltimore's inner harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998.
Sûr qu'on a de la neige, mais en moindre quantité.
We've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor sideline.
On va voir si c'est le retour des conditions d'appréhension du ballon compliquées ou pas. Ils sont tapés. Pas de touchdown, mais 3 points quand même au compteur.
Greg, the home of the Madden Studios. Here is the rookie quarterback from UCF.
What we saw last week, Mike, was just a quarterback that was taking what the defense gave him and just playing a really well-rounded game. I mean, he found the end zone a total of 3 times, twice on the ground, once through the air. Most importantly, he avoided those back-breaking mistakes that could have come back to haunt him. If he continues to play at that level, it's going to be a hard team to beat on any given day.
Chamaille.
Nice run on first down, leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Can they get this one across midfield?
Et vas-y.
47-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
47-yard line. I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it.
Bon, pour l'instant, on garde le ballon, donc je suis plutôt confiant. Pas de perte de balle suspecte.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set.
On se rapproche.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch.
Il va pas être... Ah, il est touchdown. Il est passé. Bravo, ouverture. 10 points. Et on va passer devant.
His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything
On va monter à
they
7.
did, the entire possession worked to perfection.
Quoi qu'avec les conditions, le vent, comme on n'a pas eu l'occasion de botter, on botte plus depuis quand je joue plus tout le monde. Quand il y a du vent, ça peut être compliqué à récupérer.
They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
On va déjà se dégager de l'embus si ça peut passer. Pas avancer beaucoup. Hein. Il va c'est ouais, le plaquage.
First and 10. They'll set up to throw. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those
Bien, il nous offre des jolies opportunités. La ligne.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Forced out wide. He'll take off again. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half, and they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed quickly. More of the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for the quarterback, especially
L'avancement n'est pas passé.
in the first half, Mike. And when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both in terms of him being electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
Oh, on est passé, mais bien cru que ça allait pas le faire. 2 minutes pour la rentrée. Et j'ai vu en mission qu'on me demandait de mettre un touchdown. Un peu loin là pour... Ah, là il y a un boulevard. C'est fait. J'ai pas passé parti là-dessus. Le mec qui partait sur ma gauche, mais quand j'ai vu comment que ça s'est ouvert devant moi, j'ai dit bon bah on y va. Une 56, ils ont le temps de... Ils ont le temps d'en mettre une.
The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to...
So here's the Baltimore
offense
getting set for their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. Derrick Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A pass pulled in by Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
14, c'est bien.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with the light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Je me souviens plus qui c'est qui a attaqué. C'était eux.
To work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Ready. Cougar 19. Let's go. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be brought down up past
Il est passé.
Seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Rolling to the left.
J'ai eu peur qu'elle soit
First and 10.
Baltimore Ravens.
Here's the option. Running right.
Oh, comment il m'a dégagé.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
That's going to be incomplete.
Ah, elle n'a pas été au bout.
Contact jarring the ball loose.
Attention, troisième tentative là.
Third down.
Third down and 4.
They'll look to throw.
Tous les moments.
He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. That'll be first and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw.
Il est tout seul.
A toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll get it up
Approche.
the floor here as he is taken down.
Brings up second
A
down.
bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one tapped forward on the punt pass.
Non, c'était une mauvaise stratégie.
Nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Loss of 1. It's
Tried to get a
now
little cute
third
here,
and
get the ball into the
5.
hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the
Ah merde. Bon, ça va, là faut botter. Hein.
sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get.
Ah, ils ont été durs au mal là, sur les derniers yards. Hein.
Now it's fourth and goal.
Normalement, ça devrait passer à 17. Hein.
The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do.
Ah, j'ai pas compris.
They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone.
Pas compris. Hein.
Out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Second and 10.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Oh là là, il la relâche. Putain, on a pas.
Incomplete. Good work to
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
and set up a third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun.
Bon bah.
Ball's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range.
J'ai l'impression que tout à l'heure ils ont voulu mettre le touchdown, les autres l'ont récupéré, ils se sont fait contrer assez rapidement. Ah, ils vont au bout là.
Ravens offense
Ils vont au
ready to
bout.
see what they can do.
Bon, c'est bizarre, ils ont mis que 6 points. Donc ça veut dire qu'après ils ont voulu mettre un touchdown sur, au lieu de botter et ils ont échoué. 9-17, c'est 7 points. On est à l'abri. S'ils mettent un touchdown et qu'ils le transforment, on est à l'abri. J'ai tellement reculé que je sais pas où on va se retrouver. Bon, on a fait un yard, super.
Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out to his right, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll run again, and he'll be marked down.
On voit que par rapport à avant, ils ont laissé un joueur pour me cueillir.
Nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And He ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
7-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off.
Je comprends pas pourquoi mon joueur le lâche. Au job, tiens-le bordel. On est passé, mais on n'a pas pu progresser beaucoup.
Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
There he goes again. And he'll be taken
Regarde.
down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
2 minutes.
Come back and finish this one off.
Bon, faut pas qu'on prenne de risque, faut qu'on avance.
They'll run it with Henry.
Merde, j'ai l'impression qu'on recule. Bon, ils jouent des time-out, ils veulent...
Line of scrimmage too.
normal, hein.
And we'll see a time
Ils sont pas si éloignés que nous. Donc là, nous, stratégies sont pas bonnes.
to go in the game. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Troisième. Hein.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, sérieux, le mec il trébuche sur eux.
Defense taking a timeout. $1.54 to go.
Oh, c'est nul, hein. Nul, nul, nul.
Brings up 4th down.
Bon, est-ce que le score va se figer là-dessus? On va voir. « 17-17 ».
Getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game all even now.
C'est-à-dire qu'ils ont marqué et ils n'ont pas transformé, ils ont remarqué un touchdown.
On this drive, it starts with
C'est
first
nul,
down.
hein. Là vraiment c'est nul. Hein.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And the
J'ai pas compris. C'est peut-être... Oh là là, je suis pas bon, j'ai pris beaucoup de coups. Le fait de courir fait que la maniabilité du joueur est pourrie pour changer de direction. On commence à courir trop tôt. Bon bah on va prendre une égalité. Et en fait là ce qui va nous faire perdre c'est le fait de pas avoir voulu botter à un moment donné, ils ont pas transformé, puis moi après j'ai merdé clairement. L'égalité c'est rare. Hein. C'est très rare. Hein.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the off-season.
Alors ça arrive pas souvent, donc il y aurait un...
So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score
Il y a
touchdown,
un extra time.
walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Une 34.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he can hang on through the...
C'est vrai que c'est le moment de pas ici le ban.
To meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So, neither team able to break the deadlock in the overtime period. That's going to do it.
Il se tournait, hein.
This game ends in a tie.
Bon, on a été plutôt bon et la première partie du match et après. Don't get sack, une single time, et on l'a eu et là il nous le coche pas. On doit l'avoir après. Alors le score. 7-7. Bon, ouais, on perd tout dans le dernier, putain. Frustrant. Hein. Mais c'est le sport. Alors, on va en profiter pour regarder un peu ce qui se passe au niveau de la ligue et des playoffs. Donc, on voit ce que j'évoquais la dernière fois, c'est-à-dire que c'est en train de changer. On devait affronter les Bengals, là maintenant c'est plus eux. Les Chiefs, eux, sont toujours devant. Alors, ils n'ont perdu qu'un match, ils continuent de ne pas perdre. Alors, c'est intéressant parce qu'on est en train de... On va affronter ceux qui sont déjà qualifiés, c'est assez chouette ça. En termes de stats, il y a peut-être moyen de faire quelque chose. On voit que les Packers sont à 3 défaites. On pourrait bien leur infliger une 4e défaite. C'est assez sympa comme rencontre. Mais forcément, s'ils sont déjà qualifiés, qu'ils ont le niveau. Déjà, il n'y a pas de neige, même si ça nous a pas embêté. Bon, ils sont chez eux. Hein.
His guys, champions of their division, know they'll be hosting at least one playoff game in the near. So here come the Ravens.
C'est nous qui commençons.
They'll be led out by the man who played his college ball in the city of Orlando, the rookie from UCF.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. We're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard.
Wow. Putain, je me suis fait défoncer là. Alors là, niveau stratégie, je suis pas du tout d'accord. Je le fais, mais je pense que c'est voué à l'échec. Ah bah non. Je me suis trompé. C'est pour ça que je suis pas coach, je suis quarterback. Bon, attention, ils sont agressifs hein, sur le porteur. Ça, il aurait dû reculer de 1 ou 2 mètres, ça aurait été parfait. Entouré de 2 joueurs. Il est passé.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second and 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And that is a historic one for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17 game.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Important.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback.
Il a besoin de confiance.
You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Ah, par contre, beauté, hein, pour l'amour du ciel, beauté. Marquez-moi, c'est ce point qui nous a manqué. Là, on doit la récupérer, mais on n'est pas loin de nos... Deuxième carton.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
Avancer derrière, non. Là, on a bien progressé.
Now back to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
Il est accueilli.
They wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 3. At the 40.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Bien parce que toute l'aile droite virée sur la gauche, ce qui fait qu'il n'y a plus quasiment de joueurs. Une fois, ça a bien marché. On peut passer, mais un poil de cul.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
On me demande de faire des passes dans cette partie. Bah.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Le 33 allait me pousser, mais... Bon bah c'est pas mal, 13-0 pour l'instant, ça commence bien. Bon, savoir est-ce qu'ils vont réussir à réduire la marque ou pas avant la fin. Non. Ils ont pris des risques, ils sont perdus.
And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ah, joli, hein, parce qu'il y avait 3 mecs qui étaient en train d'arriver sur moi là. J'ai pas été serein. Heureusement, il s'est superbement démarqué. Ça passe.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down. They'll set up to throw.
Non.
Connect, but a late flag comes in.
Si, il y a eu.
Contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost
Il y a eu une faute. Je crois qu'ils sont peut-être démarrés un peu trop tôt.
Because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play, but by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Pas loin, hein.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw here.
Waouh. Oh, j'ai eu peur quand je l'ai vu aller vers la gauche, je voyais le défenseur. Putain, j'ai tout braqué à droite. Magnifique. Bah, face à une équipe qui est déjà au round d'après pour les playoffs, on fait une belle performance. Ah, j'ai eu peur du 58. Belle réception. Ça c'est bien, vraiment je suis content des deux. Par rapport à ce qu'on a fait les deux derniers cartons, c'était bien de se recaler.
You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Ouais, bon, c'est pas la peine de nous refiler la main pour 4 secondes. J'ai remarqué, mais bon, c'est... L'important c'est qu'on perde pas le ballon. Voilà.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Dommage, ils ne donnent pas les scores des autres. Ils faisaient ça les années précédentes. J'aimais bien, surtout bien savoir ce que les Chiefs nous font. 21-7. Ils sont revenus au score. Peu de temps en plus. Hein. Elle nous rappelle que c'est pas gagné.
You can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second and 3. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12. And the Raven first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Keeps himself upright. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10. Down at the 33. Off the option, here's Henry. And he is
Bravo. J'ai fait dire que je voulais pas suivre la consigne préférée du coach et finalement j'ai bien fait de suivre. Hein. Généralement, il connaît son 2 fois d'affilée où je suis content d'avoir pas écouté mon instinct. Pour être confiant si le temps avait un peu plus coulé, mais pas passé grand chose. 28-7, ça a été transformé, ils n'ont pas réussi à marquer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right.
Ah, mon joueur, je vais le retrouver dans un état. Et cabossé de partout. Hein. Non. Ah putain, la relâche. C'est chiant ça. Oh, il est passé. Oh putain. Bon là je pense que ça enterre le match. J'ai rien compris de ce qui s'est passé. Tout s'est effondré mais...
But in this case, he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Pas le moment de perdre la balle, hein.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry powering his way forward and all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Non, ils ont joué leur timeout à ce moment-là.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Escapes the defender. Still fighting for more.
Allez, il y a un feu, notre ami. Il arrête là.
And the Ravens are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
On n'a pas gagné grand point, nous. Hein. On a donné le ballon et puis basta.
And now here come the Ravens. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Bon, j'ai envie de faire des passes, moi.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he
was
into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Donc le nul de la semaine dernière les a vexés. Hein.
Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll find Beaver once more. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full.
Et c'est la fin. Bon, 49-7.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What
Bon
a
match.
dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Baltimore, it'll be a 13th win on the year.
Ouais. Impressionnant. Nos médias, on a également des points. On va pouvoir distiller dans nos compétences, mais avant ça, une petite conférence de presse.
His work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
High performance. Mock the media. Player stepping, ouais. Ah, ça joue entre le coach et l'équipe. On va en donner un peu quand même pour l'équipe parce que là, ils ont tous fait un sacré boulot. Hein. Bah, ça veut dire que j'envoie plutôt bien le ballon. Voilà, le coach, il a pas grand chose à faire. Hein. Pour les passes, quand je décide de passer le ballon, là, c'est moi. Hein. Le coach va faire la gueule. J'espère qu'il y aura une question, je pourrais quand même lui lancer quelques lauriers. Ah non, c'est fini. Bon. Bon, après, maintenant qu'on est titulaire, hein, le coach. Plus besoin de le brosser dans le sens du poil. Hein. Média niveau 5, on peut pas encore les moquer. On n'en est pas là. En route vers la semaine 17. Compétences. Bon, on arrive à un point où maintenant c'est 2 points hein, que ça consomme. Hein. Déjà, les points sont durs à gagner, mais en plus, il en faut beaucoup pour pouvoir avancer. Alors, on a un souci quand même. On n'est pas dans la bonne division. Si on était dans la même division que les Packers, on leur serait passé devant. Les Chiefs ont enfin perdu un deuxième match, mais là on paye le prix de notre égalité. Dommage. Mais au niveau des playoffs, ouais. Si on était dans la même division que les Packers, on leur aurait chippé la place. Bon, il reste encore un match. Pas que ça peut basculer, mais si les Chiefs prennent une défaite et qu'on gagne, On pourrait leur passer devant, mais bon, ils ont montré que pour l'instant qu'ils étaient très forts. Accroche. Lors de la semaine. Faut dire qu'après le match qu'on a fait, je ne suis point étonné.
It's on to a new week for Baltimore. And next on the schedule are the Steelers. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
À part les stratégies. Vraiment sympa, je trouve, cette partie préparation d'avant-match. Je pense même qu'ils peuvent appuyer un petit peu le curseur, peut-être un peu moins au niveau blabla, mais avoir des informations sur l'équipe en face, les stratégies référentielles. Ça, c'est vraiment sympa. Ça rend un peu chaque match un peu plus unique que juste enchaîner les rencontres. Faut pas anticiper, mais c'est pas évident hein, parce que. Ah, là, franchement, il l'a récupéré, il était dans le orange, mais comme il faut compter une seconde, c'est mal fichu leur truc quand même. Mal fichu. C'est bon pour l'entraînement, mais c'est rageant des fois pour les points. Désolé pour le tatoueur. Allez, prochaine rencontre, les Steelers de Pittsburgh. On les a déjà rencontrés de mémoire.
Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday. So it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the play.
Donc on commençait à attaquer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. He was brought down. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick.
Tout le monde par à gauche.
He'll look to throw.
Oh là là. Oh putain. J'ai eu de la chance hein. De pas être coupé en deux.
He'll get
Mais je pensais pas qu'il y aurait déjà un, mais voire deux joueurs qui me foncent dessus. La strat. Pas l'air de vouloir couvrir beaucoup mes receveurs. Donc on va s'adapter. Hein. Il faut faire attention, il faut pas trop attendre pour passer le ballon, sinon on se fait... Vers l'initiative. Je crois que c'est mon numéro 37 qui m'a mis un coup de coude. On va assurer.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on
rien.
Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Je m'étais fait défoncer là. Si j'attendais une seconde de... Allez. Oh oui, ah, c'est bien ça. On ouvre le score. Je sais pas si on va le revoir au moment où je fais la passe. Un autobus qui me... Boum.
There's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Peut-être 3, ils ont beauté. On attaque le deuxième carton.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he'll run it.
J'ai cru que le défenseur allait me sauter dessus, puis non, il a continué d'être sur mon joueur, donc j'ai dit je continue. Continue, on progresse.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw.
Ouais, non. J'avais peur en attendant un petit peu que je me fasse défoncer. J'ai passé mon ballon peut-être un peu... On avance, on avance, on avance.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown.
Parti à gauche. Cette fois-ci.
That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to
on va être sur des schémas de sortir du merdier. Bonne chance Henry. Il n'est pas sorti beaucoup hein, lui.
To throw. Forced out wide.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Third and inches.
Third and inches.
Va être couillu. Non. Ah merde. Ah putain. Tapez-moi ce ballon loin de... C'est nul. Hein. Là c'est un coup à prendre 7 points. Ouais, pas bon. Hein. Pas bon du tout. Nous qui commençons.
They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back, and they will finally run him down. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
A big play there for Baltimore, and even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there.
Il est passé.
He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half.
C'est bien, on maintient l'avance.
You can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Rolling right, he's going to tuck it and go. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield.
Dans les schémas qu'il me propose,
He is locked in to get that first down.
j'ai du mal à se
Becomes a runner.
marquer mes petits cocos.
He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Flowers with the
Il y a
catch.
3 joueurs à côté, j'ai eu un peu peur.
The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Raven first down.
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raven first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball
Non.
deflected at least a couple of times.
Dommage.
To the ground. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Back to the air once more on second down.
C'est mieux.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
C'est la fin du carton. Là.
So we'll
Laissez filer.
the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Pas le mieux placé.
One more time. Over the top.
Comme un entraînement.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown Baltimore.
C'est bien, ils sont démarqués.
Fourth touchdown on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Ouais, je pense aussi que là, ça serait compliqué pour eux de revenir. Pour l'instant, ma défense a été coffre-fort. Hein.
So here's the Baltimore
Prennent des risques et
set for their next drive.
foi. Hein.
Now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
C'est un de mes joueurs qui l'a gêné.
Drive's going to continue. They bring him down picks up first and goal for his team. They'll look to throw yet again. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Ah, ils vont au bout.
Ravens offense and their quarterback.
Une 38, une petite dernière.
And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
Let's go now.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he
Time out.
will have the first down.
Ils y croient.
That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that
Après
play.
un coup dans les côtes.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll go again here with Henry. And this time they are ready.
Time out.
Thrown for a
Non.
loss. And
Laisse
it's
filer.
second down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
We go right back to Henry.
Mm.
He's going to be swallowed up.
Pas que des bons choix là.
Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
On leur laissera pas l'opportunité de nous mettre un touchdown. Ou en tout cas, on va pas leur laisser beaucoup de temps. J'ai bien une passe sur le... Allez, c'est parti. Loulou. Ah merde. 7 secondes. Bon, pas loin, ils peuvent taper. Hein. Ils peuvent terminer à 35-13. On va voir ce qu'ils décident de faire.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend.
Division Champion, ça voudrait dire que les Chiefs ont perdu leur match? On va voir, ce serait tournement de dernière minute. Bien loin pour augmenter les niveaux. Peu dommage. On a gagné chaque carton, ça c'est bien. Nouvelle capacité. Alors là, c'est bizarre qu'ils ont dit j'ai entendu parler de champion de la division parce que les autres n'ont pas fait ont pas fait leur match. Donc pour l'instant, les Chiefs sont toujours devant. On va quand même par curiosité se projeter. Alors, Kansas City a gagné. Ça veut dire qu'ils sont à 15-2, nous on est à 14-2 et bon, ils méritent amplement la place. Et voilà un petit peu la carte des playoffs, qui a encore changé par rapport à nos adversaires. Ça a switché. Donc les Chiefs, eux, sont directement qualifiés pour l'étape d'après. De mémoire, je pense pas qu'on va les rencontrer obligatoirement. Je sais plus comment c'est choisi celui qui les affrontera. Donc en tout cas, on est qualifié pour les phases finales et la route des playoffs est ouverte. Et ce sera au prochain épisode.
It's in the game.